Hey YouTube, it's your girl Tajha with Tajha Talks and Pretty Plus Nation. And today we're going to talk about bullies. Bullies and bullying. It must stop today. It really must stop. Okay, my niece came home and said that a girl is picking on her and stuff like that. I'm like, well, is she getting physical with you? Is she hitting on you? She's like, no, she's not hitting on me, but it's really annoying. She always picks on me and always has something to say, and it's just really annoying. But my niece, it bugs her more than anything. And I'm like, told my sister about it, so they're gonna have a little meeting or whatever at the school or whatnot. And that brings me back to talk about when I was growing up and the bullies that I had one bully. Nobody didn't really fool with me, and that's probably because I had like 10 to 15 pounds on them. So they, and plus I was well liked and popular back in middle school, elementary, high school, all of that. So I really didn't have problems, but I had one incident that I do remember. And the little girl, I don't know why she used to like to try to pick on me. I'm like, what? Really? I just used to dust stuff off. I'm like, okay, stuff didn't really bug me until until you want to put your hands on me. And then it crossed over to a whole nother thing. And I always remember my mama said, if somebody hits you, you hit them back. And that's true, because if somebody do something to you, you have to do it back, because if you don't, you're an easy target. They're going to continue to mess with you. Why not? You're not doing nothing. You think I'm just going to sit there, let you hit me and not hit you back? No. So she pulled my ponytail. I remember she was sitting in the back of me. She pulled my ponytail. I said, okay. I got up, went to the pencil sharpener, and gave her one of them good jabs right in her side. And she was like, ow. I'm like, yeah, pull my ponytail again. And I tell you, after that, I had no more problems at this girl. We went on to middle school, high school together, cool, no problems. If I wouldn't have jabbed her with that pencil, she probably would have been pulling my ponytails up into the 12th grade. But I had to stand up to her, because that's the way I was taught to stand, to stand up. And part of that is true. I know we got the computer age and stuff like that, internet, the bullies doing all this cyber stuff. That's a whole different thing. But I'm just talking about like when you're younger and you got somebody picking on you, you have to stand up. That's the only reason a bully picking on you in the first place, because he think you weak. Not to mention, they probably got stuff going on in their own households, telling they might be getting abused or something like that, and they see you and they want to take it out on you, and you could come from a household that violence and all this other, you may not even be used to that, so you don't even know how to deal with it. But and so parents get involved and try to go that route, but it's really by standing up. You have to stand up, because you're gonna get grown, and you don't want to let people walk all over you, because this bullies are not just in elementary school, high school, middle school, junior high. They are all the way through life. When you go to college, you're gonna have them. When you start working in the workforce, you're gonna have them. You're gonna have them all throughout, and you have to figure out how to deal with people like this. Even on the job, it's people, maybe your supervisor or something, that may bully you around or try to tell you what to do and give you assignments that don't belong to you and stuff like that, and you have to kind of and talk to you like you're crazy. Oh, it has happened. But what I just tell you straight up, look, I treat you with respect, you're gonna treat me with respect. You're not gonna talk to me like that. I don't talk to you like that. Don't talk to me like that. And if we can't handle, if you don't like that, then let's take it upstairs to HR. Let's go that route. But I'm gonna stop you right then and there if I feel that you're getting disrespectful, because I'm not gonna disrespect you. I'm big on respect. I'd rather be respected than loved. So I'm not gonna disrespect nobody. I'm not gonna talk crazy to anybody. And if that don't work, just catch them on one of them back halls when they walking and they all by themselves and ain't nobody around, and you look to the left and you look to the right and you see them, you just go straight up to them, walk them, get it right up in their face and say, look, and you ain't got no witnesses. It's not gonna be their word against yours. That's one way. Hey, it worked for me before. But I'm just saying, if you don't feel that'll work, then don't do it that way. Just go upstairs to HR and just deal with it like that. But I'm just saying, the bottom line is you have to stand up to bullies, because if not, you're going to have them all the way through life. And we got to teach our kids to stand up. If you get beat up, whatever, as long as they know that they're going to have a fight on their hands, they ain't going to fight. They ain't going to continuously fight you as long as they know that you fighting back. They may go on to the next little weak link, the next little victim, but they not going to mess with you no more. That's all I'm saying. And I didn't want to tell my niece all of this, because it's just more irritating to her than anything, because she don't understand. Like, why is this person, doing this and doing that? And I had to explain to them, about bullies and stuff like that. But they're gonna go through the principal, and they're gonna sit down with a teacher, parent conference, and get to the bottom of it. I'm old school. It didn't even get to my mama before. You know what I'm saying? Because I handled it before it even got there. It was no issue. But times have changed, and you want to do things the right way. But anyway, y'all, I just want to touch up on this subject. It's been Tajha with Tajha Talks. It's not great, but it's good. Later.